Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome, biggity back, y'all. Hey, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi. My name is Kelsi, and I have lost 115 pounds using the help of my tool, the gastric sleeve. It's my hope that through this journey, you're able to find the answers to the questions you've been looking for, or the path to choosing surgical weight loss is made that much easier. Welcome back, you guys. I know, and I'm so sorry. I know it's been a long time. I know it has. And I think we need to talk. Let's talk. I anticipate this to be a very long video, so if you need to get a beverage to quench your thirst, if you're eating your food, if you're at work, you're working out, whatever, if you're not into the longer videos, this is definitely not one for you. I have a lot to say, and I have an update I want to give you guys just on me overall throughout my process, where I am now, and just how I'm feeling. So this is just an all-encompassing video, so sit down, let's have a talk. So the first elephant in the room that I would like to address is me not putting out content the way that I would say 4 to 5 months ago. I am a year and a half out from my surgery. I've lost 115 pounds. I kind of fluctuate just depending on what I'm doing in life, where I'm going, whatever. And I think that the most overlooked part of our journey is the mental health aspect. I've made mention before that outside of YouTube, I am a working individual. I have a family. I have a significant other. There's just a lot that I do outside of YouTube that is very time consuming, that is very tiring. And after putting out 4 to 5 videos a month, 2 to 3 videos a week, 12 videos a month for almost a year, I completely burned myself out. Mentally, emotionally, physically, creatively. I kind of was like, okay, I've talked about everything. I've touched everything. What do I do now? And then, there's been some fluctuations with my mental health. Prior to surgery, I didn't deal with a lot of mental health issues. I didn't deal with a lot of depression and anxiety. And it seems as though after my surgery, those both have heightened. Those both have taken a forefront in my life and have really caused some major issues with me, socially, emotionally, and working through those and trying to find the best possible route for me to take to be able to safely, mentally, emotionally, and physically be able to produce content, juggle my life, and address my mental health needs and concerns has been a challenge for me. But I think I have found a safe medium for me to where I don't feel as though I am so burnt out, and then I'm able to actually give you guys content, quality content that doesn't feel like forced content, that is beneficial to both you and to me. And I think, I've had this conversation before and I've said these things before, but I really want to drive home the fact that I don't know how long my presence will be on YouTube. I don't know how long I will be a content creator. I don't know if this is a long time thing for me. I don't know if this is where I want to land among the stars. I don't know. My main goal in creating my channel and creating my content is to help people. And even though I've been absent and even though I haven't made any videos, it is apparent to me that my videos, my earliest videos a year and a half ago, are still helping people. It means the world to me when you guys reach out to me and say, hey, you're gone. You're not here. What's going on? I hope you're okay. That means the world to me. And to also see comments of, I followed your entire journey. I see you're not posting on YouTube, so I sought you out on Instagram. Or I found you on TikTok. I'm so happy that you're okay, that you're doing well, and that you're thriving. That means the world to me. So I have a plan to post 2 videos a month. I don't know when those videos will be. I don't know if they'll both be in the beginning. I don't know if they'll be like one here and at the beginning, one at the end, both in the middle. I'm not necessarily sure, but I do feel that 2 videos a month is going to give me that safe medium of putting out content for you guys and also keeping my mental, emotional, and spiritual health good. I'm also going to be canceling my memberships. I do feel that my ultimate plan for my channel memberships was to be able to provide a certain benefit to my channel members, and for those who want to contribute a little bit more to my channel and get a little more. But with me going down to just 2 videos a month, I don't feel that that is an adequate amount. I don't want you guys paying for 2 videos a month. I don't want you guys paying to be a channel member of my channel for 2 videos a month. And, you know, I just, right now, the channel memberships are just not, you know, they're not producing what I want to produce, or I'm not producing what I want to produce. So I don't feel right having channel memberships. Does that make sense? Anyways, so I will be canceling my channel memberships, and they may come back. I'm not sure, but right now, the best thing that I can do for me is to cancel that and to just give you guys good quality content and be here when I say I'll be here 2 times a month. But I'll still be doing the comment of the video shout outs. I'll still be doing like channel subscriber shout outs because I can see all of my subscribers. I can see new subscribers. And I do feel that I want to recognize you guys. I do want to put your faces out there, your names out there, because it's important to me that you guys know how important you are to me. And, you know, there is one thing with the channel memberships, you're able to get that spotlight at the front of the video. But what I am going to do, I'm just going to replace that with subscriber shout outs and just randomly shout out subscribers on my channel who make it a point to be here and show up for me all the time. So now that we've gotten that update out of the way, the main purpose of the video that I wanted to do for you guys today is to do a full head to toe update on where I am now, a year and a half after my surgery. So I'm going to be doing some full body shots of me, giving you guys the 411 on everything, and just really giving you guys the real, the raw, and the uncut of how I'm feeling after my surgery. If you need to take a drink, take a drink. We're going to start with my head. Let's start with my specs. We'll start with my specs. So my highest weight prior to surgery was 337 pounds. I am 5'2". My goal weight was 170 pounds. My current weight is 215 pounds. And I am currently stagnant. I haven't dipped below 215. And I kind of fluctuate in between 215 and 220. Like I said, just depending on what I am doing. I had my surgery on February the 5th, 2021 here in Huntsville, Alabama with the Madison Surgical Associates, and my surgeon was Dr. Ravindra Malapur. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful surgeon. He really, really, really took care of me. He took care of my needs. He was there. He had a wonderful medical team who was always, and still continue to be, so they're like at my fingertips. I never feel like there's a question I can't ask. I never feel like there's nothing I can't know. There's nothing that's gray. There's nothing that I ever really wondered about. And the things that I do wonder about, they always try to find out for me. So now that we have my specs out of the way, let's talk about where I am. We're going to start with the head. So we'll start with the physical things of the top part. In the beginning of my surgery journey, and I'll try to find some pictures, my hair was absolutely gorgeous. Chef's kiss. And, you know, I was taking my vitamins regularly. I was, you know, on top of everything. I was meeting my protein goal. I was doing everything that I was supposed to be doing. And my hair, you know, I felt was just, you know, doing really, really, really well. Around month 3 post-op, I noticed that my hair in the edge area and in my crown area began to thin dramatically. And when I say dramatically, I mean handfuls of hair in the shower, and it just seemed like it just wouldn't stop. But even then, my hair still remained like full of volume. It was shiny. It was healthy. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna ump my biotin intake. I'm going to start doing protein treatments, and I'm really going to do everything I can to try and save my hair. Y'all, even with the most hearty of efforts, even with the most sincere efforts, my hair has been depleted. My hair lacks the luster that it once has. It lacks the volume that it once had. It still continuously seems to like fall out. Even with my vitamin intake, my protein intake, even with, you know, the most genuine efforts to do everything I can to maintain and keep my hair has truly suffered. The other night, and I do wear, you know, of course, extensions, and I can kind of show you here. My edges are so thin. They're so incredibly thin. And I will say, my edges have not always been the best because I have worn extensions, I have worn weave, and this due to being uneducated and being really aggressive on my edges and wearing, you know, extensions, my edges suffered, but they were never this bad. They've never been this bad. And that's where my hair is now. The other night I was, you know, washing my hair, conditioning my hair. I do a protein treatment every 3 months. I use the VSG products that I showed you guys in my hair update video back when my hair started falling out. And it just seems like there's nothing that's like saving my hair. Collagen, I do powdered collagen, I do like gummy collagen, it just, biotin, everything. You know, my berry melts, I'm doing all of that, and my hair is just like, it's just suffering. And so the other night I was washing my hair, and it just seemed so dull and so lifeless. And so I put my hair in a ponytail, and I cut off about 2 inches of just, it looked like just dead hair. So when I did that, my hair did look a lot more healthy. So I'm hoping that just like over the next few months, I'll just chop off a little bit here and there as my hair continues to grow, and hopefully I'll be able to get back to the point where my hair is healthy again. But right now, she is not in the best place. So if you guys have any recommendations, if you guys have any information on any products that you are using, or what you have done to save and prevent damage or further damage to your hair, drop it in the comment section down below, because I feel like I have extinguished all of my options and I am open to anything. The next thing I want to talk about up here is the mental part. And you know, this video is not, I can't do a 5-hour video, but I think it's important that we understand mental things are scary. If you watch Amberlynn Reed on YouTube, she made a comment that mental things is scary.
I need people to know that, like, mental things is scary. Like,
and they are. Because there are times when I do not know how I'm gonna feel that day. Some days I'll have a really wonderful morning, and then by that afternoon, I'm unhappy. I am sad, and I don't know why I'm sad. I just kind of feel that there is just an imbalance. There's, you know, a chemical imbalance or a mental imbalance that I am struggling through. And unfortunately, I feel like the depression, the anxiety, the mood swings, that part of our journey is so overlooked. Nobody really talks about that. And I want to say, as I am talking about the good, I'm going to talk about good and bad things. This video is not to discourage anyone from having the surgery. This video is not to deter you from having the surgery. This video is not to make you fear the surgery or anything post-operative. This is to give you the real, the raw, and the uncut. That is who I am, and that is who I will continue to be. And I just want you guys to know that anything that I ever tell you, it is with genuine intention to help you on your journey, you know, because there's things that you're going to come up on and it's just not talked about. You know, the glamour, the weight loss, the ability to wear new clothes, the ability to feel good in your clothes, the ability to feel good about yourself, that's put out there. But what's not put out there is the mental struggle that you go through, from body dysmorphia to feeling as though you are still the person you were 100, 200, 250 pounds ago. Those things still resonate and they're there, and you're just dealing with that. You know, it's a lot. I am speaking with a therapist. I am working actively to address my issues, but catch them early on. If you see signs of mood swings and just really odd, you know, depressive episodes and anxiety and things of that nature, just do your best to catch it early on. Speak with your surgeon, you know, speak with someone professionally, because you don't want to go through these things alone, because you don't have to. I just think it's important to talk about it because it is a real thing. The next area that I am going to talk about is my skin. My skin has been absolutely fantastically beautiful. My skin feels supple, my skin feels soft, and I don't know, like, if it's because of the vitamins that I take or the protein that I get or the collagen that I'm pulling in, but baby, my skin has never, when I say I rarely have a blemish, I rarely have a blemish, and when I do, it's something that's gone overnight. My skin has never been this pretty. So, you know, I get a lot of questions about, like, what type of, you know, makeup do I use? I don't have on anything. Nothing. I literally said, hey, I'm going to get up. I have on some mascara, but and make this video because I need to, because I want to. So I'm really proud of my skin. I had some weird, like, eczema type bumps on the back of my leg before surgery, and they're gone now. Don't know what to chalk that up to, but definitely feeling my skin after surgery. The next thing I want to talk about are some issues that I've been having with my eyes. I kind of feel like my vision is changing, and I don't know if that's because I'm getting older, like I'm kicking 40 in the ass, or if that has anything to do with the surgery. So I have had to, you know, get prescription glasses. I have had to, you know, kind of like do some things to safeguard my vision, because I swear my depth perception is completely off. I feel like I run into things now. Driving at night is just horrible. But yes, my vision does seem to be a little more cloudy than normal. But like I said, I don't know whether to chalk that up to being old or the surgery. Next, we're gonna move it on down. Everything, you know, from here on up is pretty good. I have had some issues with my teeth. They have become kind of brittle, and more prone to staining. I have started a teeth whitening regimen because it seems like, I don't know, it just seems like my teeth are just not the same. I have seen some posts and some things about, you know, people having issues with their teeth after surgery. I'm definitely having some issues, but like I said, I don't know whether to chalk that up to older age or the surgery. So I have been doing a teeth whitening regimen and some other things to kind of like strengthen my teeth and get my teeth back to where they were prior to surgery. But yeah, that's it. That's that on that. So next we're going to talk about the sizing of my clothing. For the most part, and this is so weird, if you see me from here up, I look like I weigh 215 pounds. But from here down, my tummy, my tum-tum, she hasn't went down much. She is not as big as she used to be, but she is definitely there, and she is definitely a part of me. So she affects my ability to wear certain things and my ability to be able to comfortably wear certain sizes. So in jeans, I am anywhere between a 12 and a 14, just depending on the brand, the stretch, all of that. In shirts, I'm anywhere between a large and an extra large. I do prefer a larger, oversized, like graphic tee, so I'll get 2 and 3X's, which feels so good to be able to do now. To actually get a oversized shirt, like I can wear an oversized shirt and be so cute. In dresses, I'm anywhere between, if you're going off of torrid sizing, I'm in a 1 to 2, just depending on the style of the dress. I can fit extra large dresses. I've worn large dresses. So as far as clothing sizes go, at my heaviest, I was in a 3 to 4X, or a 3 and 4 at torrid. Also a 3 and 4X in any regular clothing. I didn't wear jeans at all. Before, I literally wore leggings only. So that's a big change. So I'm really excited about that. I can actually wear clothing that I truly feel sexy in, and that is such a big thing for me. Prior to surgery, I'm sorry, you guys. Prior to surgery, I was always told, you have such a good sense of style. Where do you get your clothing from? And that's the thing. I like clothes. I like wearing certain things. And before, I would have a vision in my mind, and I would want that to work so well. And I would try and find it, and I could never make it work because the clothing just never fit me the way that I wanted it to fit. So I'm just happy now that I can buy things and they fit me the way I want them to fit. So I am going to do just a full body view for you guys of me now, and just kind of show you where my problem areas lie, where I have loose skin, if I have any loose skin. In a bra, I am in a 34 double D. I was in a double D before the surgery. I was in a 42, 44 double D. So I went down dramatically in the bands, and the band size, cup size has not changed. What else? Is there anything else size-wise? There are some other things like with my shoes, but I'll get to that because it's at the bottom. So let's take a look at my body and we'll come right back. All right, so this is me. This is my bod. This is the problem area that I tell you guys about, because like I said, from here up, looking snazzy. But this one right here, this chunk never really left the way that I wanted it to leave. These are my glutes. Don't have much, but they there. My legs, my best friend jokes on me all the time because she's like, girl, your legs are so small. And I think they just look so small because my tum-tum is so big. So that's me. Let me show you guys my stomach. This is what I'm working with. My stomach has always been a pressure point, a problem point for me. So there are plans, and as you see, it's not as flat as, it could be, but this is a problem, and it's floppy, it's wiggly, it's weird. And I can show you guys where my scars are from the surgery. These are what remain. I don't think that they will ever go away, because I just don't. I'm very, very fair skinned, and even using bio oil and cocoa butter, they still remain. So yes, this is my belly. This is where I am, but this is a size large in a shirt, and it's just a t-shirt. So, at the end of the day, am I happy with my body? Not fully. Am I disappointed in my progress? No, because a year ago, this wouldn't have even been possible. So y'all go easy on me in the comments. I know I look like a muffin, but your girl be feeling sexy. What's on my butt? That's some food. Feeling sexy, in the things that I do wear, because, my waist is very small. It's just this that really gets to me. And even with working out, being in the gym, doing whatever, wearing, compression garments, this sucker right here, she is the bane of my existence. So I am looking into some cosmetic surgery to have her removed, because I do want the full effect of being fully happy in my progression. And I think that having her removed will definitely be a self-confidence booster and put me where I want to be. So this is me. This is how I look. this is what I but yeah, just wanted to show you guys me, and we'll get back over there. All right, so we are back. Hope it didn't scare you guys too much. But yes, that is my body. That is where I am. I think let's talk about my eating habits. At this point in time, being a year and a half out, let me move you guys back just a little. I feel like you're really close. There we go. I don't feel like you guys are in my grill. At this point in time, I can pretty much eat whatever I want. There are not many foods, if any foods at all, that bother me. I don't think that there's anything that I cannot eat. I eat bread. I eat, I've had a bagel, potatoes, things that I was scared that I would never be able to eat again. I can eat. I will say that I know a lot of people struggle with like raw fruits and veggies. That has never been a problem with me. I have been eating raw vegetables since probably 5 months post-op. And they have not bothered me at all. I do not deal with a lot of dumping. The only side effect that I have of dumping is falling asleep. Like if I eat something that is, not necessarily good for me, I just, boom, I'm out like a light. What else is there? I do drink a 0 sugar soda from time to time. I really, really, really like those sometimes. I do feel that, it's okay the further you get out, as long as you are not drinking full sugar sodas. Please do not get back in the habit of drinking those. And I only have a no sugar soda every now and then to like give me a to beat a craving, For the most part, I do still meal prep. I do still eat very healthy. I eat a lot of fresh, whole, nutritious ingredients. I cook almost every day of the week. I'm very particular. I do have an addiction to hot foods, though, that came out of nowhere. Prior to my surgery, I was not a hot food girl. I love hot Cheetos. I love jalapenos. I like sriracha. I like making things hot that are not normally hot, like spaghetti. And this has just come out of nowhere. I've never been a spice girl, but I have become Kelsi Spice, because that is something that I think I post about it on my socials. Hot Cheetos are like kryptonite to me. They are so good. And I try to eat them sparingly, maybe once a week, sometimes twice. But you guys know how I feel about, indulging ourselves. As long as we are doing it correctly and we are not falling back into bad habits, I do feel that it is okay to reward yourself now and then. Do not take what I'm saying as medical advice. I'm not a medical professional. I am just someone who is going through the same process. Do I eat out? Very rarely. Very rarely will I get any type of fast food. And when I say fast food, I'm talking like McDonald's, Burger King, Sonic. Very rarely will I get food from there. Drinks, on the other hand, I will get me a big Route 44 water from Sonic and add in strawberries and mango. And listen, if you haven't tried that, I definitely oblige. Please go to Sonic, get a Route 44 water, drop in some sugar-free real fruit mango and some sugar, and not sugar-free, and just some strawberry real fruit, and it is chef's kiss, telling you. It'll help you with that water intake. Protein-wise, do I feel like I'm meeting my protein goals every day? Absolutely not. I do not do the Premier Protein anymore. I don't think I've had a Premier Protein shake in probably maybe 3 months. I don't meet my protein goal every day, and that is something that I am working on getting back into the swing of, because I know that protein is so important. I've also kind of been struggling with getting my vitamins in every day. I get so busy and I forget. And if you guys are anything like me, once I break a habit, it's hard for me to get back into that habit. So I am working on adequately and professionally and responsibly taking my vitamins every day. So I make sure to take those. I take them in the morning when I get up to, get ready for work. I have them in my bathroom on my counter. But just like I told myself, just like you're putting in the effort to whiten your teeth, take the effort, make the effort to get your vitamins in, because that is very important to you and your progression post-operatively. So if you're struggling with your vitamins, take your vitamins. I have a code in the comment section, shameless plug here, for Berry Milks. I am way past the stage to be taking like dissolvable vitamins, but Berry Milks has been the bees to my knees for the entire post-operative life for me. They are a wonderful company who makes wonderful, wonderful, wonderful vitamins. They are so palatable and so delicious, and I'm just saying, this is not sponsored, but they are so good to me, and they are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful vitamins. If you're struggling, just check them out. Check them out. You won't be disappointed. And if you are, I apologize, but the chances of you becoming disappointed are slim to none. Okay? Okay. So next, what else can we talk about? What do you guys want to know? I feel like you guys, sorry. I feel like you guys ask me a lot, like, do I exercise? How often do I exercise? I do exercise. I also do, strenuous hiking once a week. I do walking. I'm not in the gym consistently, but I do hike. I do get out, get moving. I swim. I work in my yard. I get at least 10,000 steps a day still. That is something that I have consistently done. I move. I like to move it, baby. And that's just not because of the surgery. I move it because of who I am as a person. And so that is where I am. Sometimes I get a little more than 10,000 steps. It just depends on my day and what I am doing. Water intake, I am definitely not hitting my water intake goals. But I do get a lot of other liquids in. I do a lot of like sugar-free juices. I do have coffee. I am still doing decaf, believe it or not. I would say I drink about maybe 40 ounces of water a day, which is still good, but it is not the 64 to 70 ounces that I was getting prior. But I don't ever feel dehydrated. I don't ever feel as though I'm not getting enough liquid, but I do my best to get in as much liquid as I can. Constipation, heartburn. Heartburn, I guess I'm kind of like bouncing back and forth. I guess I'm just in this area right here. Heartburn, I very rarely struggle with heartburn. The only time that I have heartburn, is the weirdest thing, is if I eat ice cream. Like, I'll eat ice cream, and then if I go to bed 2 hours later, I will wake up, and this may be TMI, but it's the nastiest tasting, like regurgitory type of stuff, and I swear it feels like it's shooting out of my nose. So I've just kind of steered clear of ice cream, and I don't know if it's like an aversion to dairy at this point. I have eaten dairy all of my life. I've been a cheese lover. As you guys know, in the beginning of my post-op life, cottage cheese was a staple in my post-op. I ate cottage cheese. I ate 2 ounces of cottage cheese every day. But I'm going to tell you guys, I'm having some issues with dairy. I am having an actual physical reaction to dairy on most times. I get gassy. And bloated and weird feeling if I eat dairy, and it's so depressing because I love a good cheese. I'm a cheese snob. I love cheese. I love brie. I love anything dairy. I'm just a dairy girl. And so it's very upsetting that I'm having some issues with dairy now. But really, I am definitely experiencing some gut trauma when it comes to dairy. When it comes to constipation and bowel movements, I wouldn't necessarily say that I struggle. And I guess I'm just so used to going oddly now. I have a bowel movement once every 2 days, typically. I know that that's just how that's going to be. I know that, and sometimes I do have to take a laxative, but not as often as I was in the beginning. My body is kind of regulated out. And so I know that most people poop every day. I poop once every 2 days, and I'm okay with that because of the amount that I also get a lot of questions about the amount that I'm able to eat. My body is so freaking weird. Prime example, one night my honey had ordered a pizza, and I was like, I'll just eat one piece. I can't, eat more than that. Typically, y'all, I ate 2 pieces of pizza. And that was so abnormal for me. It really, really made me feel some kind of way. But then the next day, I had a salad, and I could only eat about maybe 10 bites of that salad, if that. My body the restriction, it comes and goes. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I am ravenously hungry and I can eat everything under the sound of my voice. And then there are days when I wake up and I'm not hungry at all, and I don't eat until later in the afternoon. It really, really, really just depends on my body. I'm still eating anywhere between 2 to 4 ounces. And that's about the amount, but there's really nothing that I can't eat. What else is there? My cycle. My cycle has regulated. As you guys know, or you may not know, I do have a PCOS, which is a polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it affects my ability to carry a child. I have irregular periods. I grow facial hair or excessive body hair, and just a plethora of other things, other gynecology, a lot of reproductive and female issues, weight gain in the midsection area, which I do chalk up, my tum-tum to. But as far as my cycle goes, I do have a consistent and regular cycle now. After 15 years of having an irregular or non-existent cycle, it is amazing to have a cycle that is there. And I will say that I am going through the motions like a teenager who is just getting her cycle. It's the weirdest thing, but I take it in stride. I am happy, I am healthy, and I feel like my body is finally at a place where it is regulating, and I'm okay with that. Moving on down, the only other issues that I think that I have experienced since my surgery are some weird skin issues, and I'm going to show you guys. Hang on, my cat's trying to break my house down. So I wanted to give you guys an update on Miss Big Peach a Weech here. She's so big. Say hi, bitch. The meow. You're not gonna look at the camera. Hello. She just wants to get down. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. She's so big, and she's so loving, and she's so sweet. She's a sweet peach. She's a sweet peach. If you guys don't know who Miss Peach is, Peach showed up on our doorstep 2 years ago, or I'm sorry, a year and a half ago, I think, or maybe a little more. And she has become a family member, true indeed. I love Peach. She is the best cat. She fits us so well. She's so good to us, and I feel like we don't deserve animals. We don't deserve the love that they give us. So unconditional. She is crazy. She's so crazy. She's a crazy girl. Crazy girl. And I love her. And I'm so thankful for her. Let me put her down because I know she wants to get down. But what I was saying was, I have these weird skin things that have popped up. My gynecologist, when she was doing my examination, she was like, do you have psoriasis? And I'm like, I don't even know what that is. But I have these weird itchy patches that have one that's like popped up on my knee, and then one that's popped up on like my ankle. And so I don't know. She was like, well, this looks like psoriasis to me. And I'm like, okay, so let me show you guys. So this is the patch that I'm talking about. She gave me like a little topical cream to put on it, but it's gross. I hate it, and I can't get it to go away. So when I put the cream on it, it does kind of like subside, but it's so itchy, and this is really the only thing from the waist down that I've had an issue with. So hang on, bringing you guys back up. Yeah, and those are just some weird itchy patches that popped up, but other than that, there's not much to talk about down there. As far as shoes go, I do feel that my feet have become a little less wide, a little less thick, whatever. Because I can wear shoes that I used to not be able to wear, or that I would wear and I would have like feet pain or whatever. I can wear them now and be more comfortable. I'm definitely wearing more heels. I enjoy a good heel moment now, and I don't feel uncomfortable. I feel like my body can handle them. I have some heels as high as 6 inches now, because I feel comfortable. I feel sexy. And I feel like that has been one of the biggest accomplishments, you know, besides like buckling a seatbelt or wrapping a towel fully around my body again. Wearing heels, it make you feel confident, and they make you feel sexy. They make you feel just all the things. So it's nice to be able to wear them again and feel comfortable in them. That's really about it. I do feel that, all in all, having the surgery was one of the best decisions I have ever made. It is one of the best decisions I have ever made for me. Oh, one more thing. As far as physical activity goes, I used to struggle just doing like things around the house, walking around, washing dishes, going up and down the stairs, working in the yard, walking. I don't get out of breath anymore. I can actually run and jog and move at brisk paces, going up and down stairs. I like at my job to get to a certain area of my office. There are 2 flights of stairs that we have to go up, or or you could opt for the elevator. I choose to go up the stairs, down and up them. Prior to my surgery, prior to losing weight, I would have never done that. And I'm not out of breath. I don't get out of breath. I don't become overwhelmed or sweaty or weird. I don't snore anymore. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I feel that this surgery was the best decision that I have made for me ever. I have made a lot of decisions in my life, and I've done a lot of things in my life, but I feel that this surgery was one of the best I could have made. Yes, there are some struggles. Yes, there are things that I have gone through. Yes, there are things that I am still working through. But for me, those things are they are insignificant compared to the strides that I have made physically and emotionally and mentally, but most of all, just self-consciously. There is no comparison. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I know it's kind of like haphazard. There was no script. There was no me, writing things down. This is literally me sitting down with you guys and telling you guys where I am, how I feel, what I'm doing, and just overall what you could expect a year and a half out from surgery. I do have some content that I've recorded for you guys that will be going up in the next couple of months. Look for me 2 times a month here on out, maybe more. Like I always tell you guys, maybe more, maybe less. I love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me. Thank you guys for always I have a pile of clothes on the floor. My cat is just like burrowing in them. Thank you guys for always rocking with me. Thank you guys for always being there with me. Thank you guys for always supporting me. It means the absolute world to me. I love you guys so very much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.